Country music is a genre of American popular music that originated in the southern United States in the early 20th century. It has its roots in traditional folk music, blues, and gospel music. Country music is typically characterized by its simple melodies, catchy lyrics, and use of traditional instruments such as the guitar, banjo, fiddle, and mandolin. The origins of country music can be traced back to the Appalachian Mountains of the southeastern United States. In the early 1900s, record companies began to record and sell music by musicians from this region. The term hillbilly music was used to describe this genre at the time, but it was later replaced by the more general term country music. In the 1920s and 1930s, country music began to gain popularity throughout the United States. This was due in part to the success of early country music stars such as Jimmie Rodgers and the Carter family. These artists helped to popularize the genre by recording songs that told stories about the lives of ordinary working people. Radio stations began to broadcast country music programs in the 1930s, and this helped to expose the genre to a wider audience. One of the most popular country music radio programs of the era was the Grand Ole Opry, which began broadcasting in 1925. Country music continued to evolve in the 1940s and 1950s. New subgenres of country music emerged, such as honky-tonk and rockabilly. Honky-tonk music was characterized by its upbeat tempo and its focus on themes of heartbreak and infidelity. Rockabilly music was a fusion of country music and rock and roll, and it was popularized by artists such as Elvis Presley and Johnny Cash. In the 1960s and 1970s, country music became even more popular. This was due in part to the success of artists such as Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton, and Merle Haggard. These artists helped to broaden the appeal of country music by recording songs that dealt with social and political issues. Country music has continued to evolve in the decades since the 1970s. New subgenres of country music have emerged, such as outlaw country and neo-traditional country. Outlaw country was characterized by its rebellious lyrics and its use of electric guitars. Neo-traditional country was a return to the traditional sound of country music, and it was popularized by artists such as Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood. Today, country music is one of the most popular genres of music in the United States. It is also popular in other countries around the world. Country music has produced many iconic artists, including Jimmie Rodgers, the Carter family, Hank Williams, Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton, Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson, George Jones, Garth Brooks, and Taylor Swift. Country music is a rich and diverse genre that has its roots in the American folk music tradition. It is a genre that has something to offer everyone, from its simple melodies and catchy lyrics to its complex stories and soulful ballads.